Guys, coming back, Mr. Fisher Bike, and this is the video you've been waiting for. This is my buddy Mike.
How's it going?
Go ahead and say your name.
Sticks and Seams25.
Sticks and Seams25. I'll put the link below. This is his inaugural video. He's been a watcher of videos for quite some time, and he is a baseball collector. You can go ahead. Who do you collect? What do you collect?
Big PCs, Griffey, Nomar, David Ortiz, Pedro. Been working on 05 Ultimate Dual Signatures. As you all know,
Nice set.
It's nice.
Bill Hall of Fame
nice.
Collector.
Yes, I can thank him for a lot of the guidance attacking that set because he's impressive with that. But mostly, for the most part, I collected heavy as a kid, pretty much like everybody else. Got out of it when I was a junior, senior in high school and through college. And more recently was dealing with a ton of memorabilia and ran out of space, and it's very expensive at this point. So I switched back to cards, and the first person that I stumbled across was Baseball Collector. So I kind of have to I can thank him for getting back into it. And I found a video of Mike O through his, and that's when I found Jason again, because we used to hang out a long time ago. There was a card shop not far from us. That's actually where we met, and we would go to like flea markets, card shows, that type of stuff. And then, life happens, and kids, fair enough. And I actually saw a recap video of the National from Chicago, and I'm like, oh shit, I think that's Jason on the floor opening cards. And then I listened to his handle, found it, and then I started watching, Mr. Fisher Bike again, and then I branched out and found Bill, the Hall of Fame Collector, and Tops 85401 here, Pepino Man, and one of the biggest channels I've been watching more now has been Essential Credentials, because I'm a 90s guy. I love those nice shiny 90s inserts, so that's what I've been kind of focused on now.
Yeah, so what is your top PC? I know you told us all of the ones you collect, but what's the one guy or one team that you're just going after besides the set? We'll go over the set. He's got a lot of these, and they're beautiful.
Griffey's my guy.
Okay. There's quite a few Griffey collectors.
There are, and they are far more superior Griffey collectors than myself. I would argue that my Griffey memorabilia collection is probably stunningly impressive.
Dirty. It's more than stunningly impressive. It's dirty.
My cards, I'm slowly building up as I can get them. Finding them for good deals. As you know, Griffey's premium, so there's always a lot of competition for his stuff. But when I can't find his stuff, that's when I'm going back to my roots with Nomar, Big Poppy, Pedro.
From Boston.
Oh yeah, I'm from Boston.
You can't hear it in his voice here.
No, I morph. It only comes out when I get animated. But I'm from near kind of the Cape Cod area, so just a huge Red Sox fan. And I know I'm wearing a Rays hat right now, but honestly, if anybody in the Tampa Rays organization sees this, you should wear this hat all the time. It's the best hat that you have ever put on the field.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where I focus my collection.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you show us this set you're working on? This is another set also that Bill is working on, and like you said, he's been collabing with him and talking back and forth.
Yeah,
but this is one of my favorite sets.
I didn't realize how technological cards had gotten as far as creating spreadsheets and tracking and such. I'm more old school, probably more like Nate, because it's in boxes. He knows what he has, but it's one of those things. Yeah. So I actually reached out to Bill in one of his videos, and he sent me a spreadsheet on this because I could never find an accurate checklist.
Right back, I'm gonna turn the TV on.
He was intense. His spreadsheet is impressive, and he's actually helped me out a great deal. So I started picking them off one at a time, and the first ones I went after were the Griffeys. They're 4, so those are the first 4 I went after. Here's one here with Joe Morgan, the dual auto there. The Griffies they're pretty high numbered. This one's to 242 out of 250, but you can't go wrong with a Griffey card in a Mariners uniform.
Yeah, that's big. A lot of people only collect the Mariners uniforms.
This set is broken up into multiple mini sets. There's MVPs, 500 home run club hits, Cy Youngs, Signs of October. So this is another Griffey with McCovey, the 500 home run. Sorry about the glare there, but there you go. Just a pretty card. Sometimes you're lucky and there's nobody wanting them and you get a good deal, and other times you just really got to want the card and beat them out. These are some of the ones I just got more recently, I would say within the past 5 months, and this was actually a pretty expensive one for me. It's Signs of October, in my opinion, the prettiest out of all that set. Nice. Numbered to 25, 11 out of 25, Ozzie Smith and George Brett. That was a hit. Buy it now, and I just bought it now because it wouldn't have been there if I waited 20 more minutes.
Yeah,
they just don't come up
something
often.
Like that. You don't wait on.
And another thing, I didn't realize how expensive Brett cards actually are.
Yeah,
massive premium. He doesn't like to sign. I know that about him, so that could be it. But yeah, when you get him, you just gotta kind of hop on it. This one's 73 out of 75 signature rookie of the year, which I have. There's 2 Nomars.
Oh, okay.
I have the Nomar with Scott Rowland.
Yep, I see that.
That's the cheap one. And
I got that.
The Nomar and the Jeter.
Yeah,
$300. It's the cheapest.
$45, $300.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have the first one on my watch list.
Just get it.
Yeah,
it's just that nice. But this is 73 out of 75. Cepeda and Willie McCovey.
And we were talking about Cepeda earlier, how he always kind of does weird spots with his signatures.
He does. And on these, if you sign in this color, the ink will fade out. So Cepeda, of most of them, Cepeda, Stay Unusual, there's a few of them that kind of went nuts. And Mike Schmidt, I would say, are the worst ones I've seen. Whereas M's like way down here and it like fades away. Yeah. So I've gotten one of those as more of like a placeholder until I can get like a nicer example.
Who do we learn that from? Sevens. Make a placeholder and fill it in later.
This is probably one of the more expensive ones that I have as well. It's another signature rookie dual signature, 4 out of 20. Cal Ripken and Frank Robinson.
That's a nice one.
That was a really nice card too. Cal, I'm not even sure if he has more than just this one. He may have one other one in the set, but I'm so sad that Upper Deck does not make baseball cards.
There's a lot of us.
Upper Deck and Fleer Ultra are the best baseball cards.
This is one of my favorites.
Another signature rookies. You'll find out why Jay likes this one. 3 of 35.
Mr. Michael Shane will like that one too.
Carlton Fisk and Johnny Bench. This one has come up a few times. It's about the price you would think it would be.
All these. Oh God, and this right here.
So I actually brought some mail over here and opened it before we got on camera, and this was one that I knew was coming, so I wanted to open it up here because Jay, above anybody else, would appreciate this one just as much as I did. It's signature MVPs, numbered 71 out of 100.
Beautiful.
Yaz and Jim Rice.
That thing is just gorgeous.
Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, just got the hits version with Wade Boggs, and that card is awesome. I've never seen it, and honestly, I'm glad he got it because he deserves to finish the set. And
he's close.
He's very close. I think he needs maybe 10.
And you said there's 82 of them?
There's like 82 of them. So, and I think he has a couple that are more high numbered that aren't very rare or expensive, but then there's some heavy hitters in there.
But to be 10 out on a set like this,
impressive.
It's all crazy.
This one I had to make like an executive decision on because there was another card I wanted from the set, but this one ended up being a better deal. It's the MVPs again, 41 out of 100, already graded.
And this is the one where you're talking about, where if you get into this paint here, that's why it's got a 9 auto, because it got into the ink or the color down here, and the ink is fading out a little bit.
This is one of the only ones that I've seen that has stayed intact. So I think whoever got this must have slabbed it right away and buried it in a box that the sun never saw. I've seen a lot of the Griffies that come up. It's with Joe Morgan, and they are very faded. It's like it went from that deep dark blue that we all like on cards to a very light blue.
That's crazy.
And
and this one right here. I mean, that just shows you. Look how dark that Yaz. See if it'll focus. That Yaz is nice and thick. It's dark, and the Jim Rice is dark. And then if you see the J and the G in Joe Morgan kind of fade out a little bit down at the bottom, but it's the same Sharpie that they're using, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So it's got to be smart with it. And that's something too that you could pop out of that slab and mag it up if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
But the 9 doesn't. That type of stuff doesn't bother me too much.
I'm thinking if
the cards
ever get to a point where I have them all, I have about 6 of them that are graded. I'll crack them all out and put them in the display like you have. 'Cause right now I have one of those glass IKEA cases, and I have them all on stands in that. But you need 2 of those because there's so many of these cards.
80-something cards.
And they're just gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So I can thank, again, Bill for that.
Yeah, Bill's got a massive collection. Baseball and basketball.
Yeah.
So, and I've been slowing down just doing baseball, really. Little tiny bit of the 90s basketball stars, but football cards just haven't really interested me anymore lately. And he's baseball all the way.
Only baseball.
So when you get your videos going, I'm going to show him how to do the videos and upload them and stuff. You need to do a full set of that. Showcase of that.
I got.
And show everybody what we got. And do when he does a man cave tour, you're going to be impressed. It's beautiful. So much memorabilia. It's bats, jerseys galore.
Heavy Griffey focus. I have 2 helmets, cleats.
Full-size helmets.
Everything's Upper Deck authenticated. I'm gold standard on Griffey. 4 bats. All-star jerseys signed. I have 7 baseballs. Pitchers, all Upper Deck authenticated, 16 by 20s. That's, as you can tell, where a majority of my focus was for a long time, because those are like you purchase one every 6 months if you're lucky type of purchases. So,
you know what you need to show? Get the one we talked about from the junk box that you got. This is ridiculous. He brought this over. And it's not like a crazy high dollar card, but it's a decent nice decent amount of money. But he got this. You tell the story.
The only reason why I brought this card, because I guess Mr. Burroughs would probably like this one. He's an Ichiro guy.
Oh yeah.
Jay and I are in a position where we're kind of in the Tampa Bay area, and we got nothing. There's very few like brick and mortar shops. There are very few card shops, but get a load of this. Wade Boggs lives down the road from this.
He does. He lives like 10 minutes from me. And Doc Gooden used to.
He did?
Doc Gooden lived in Live Oak.
No kidding.
I saw him driving a 350Z. He didn't look good.
Yeah, he doesn't look good. But we have a card show at a flea market that comes up like once a month. Heavy vintage. They have really nice stuff. But every now and again, there's an older gentleman there that's a dealer, and he has like these just, the boxes to thumb through, and he sometimes will have graded cards in these boxes, and anything you want, $5. Most of the stuff is not worth, the grading fee, let alone the card itself. But I stumbled across this card, and I was like, I think this is a pretty good card, and he only wanted $5, so I took the risk. And it's the Ichiro Sweet Beginnings. It's numbered. It's his rookie. It's graded an 8. I'll crack it out. I don't really care, but it's a nice card. $5 return investment. It's got to be worth like
$70, $80 card.
Especially when he goes in the Hall of Fame. This is one of his better ones. Obviously, that SP is like the nicest one, but
I would say that's probably right up there. Top 3.
$5.
Yeah,
that's
numbered
probably the best. Yes, this one's $680 out of 1,000. This is probably one of the best deals I've gotten lately, because I don't know about y'all, but cards are coming back, and there's a lot of competition out there for this stuff, which I didn't really realize. And I actually forgot I had this one in my box over there too. So it's another Griffey from my dual signature set. This is 215 out of 250, the 500 home run club with.
And now did you buy this one
Griffey
slabbed?
And Frank Robinson? Yes, I've never sent in a card myself to get slabbed. If I have them, I bought them that way. And there was a big Griffey collector. This is one of the first ones I bought on eBay. I can't even remember him, but if you look at his icon on eBay, it's him dressed as Griffey in the '89 with the gold and the hat. It's kind of funny. You can tell.
24?
No, it wasn't that guy. I don't think he does it anymore, because I used to watch his videos all the time, because he's the epitome of like a Griffey collector guy. He's everything.
So why would somebody get this just authenticated? I don't know. I never understood that. I've seen it multiple times.
My gut is they probably submitted it for grading, and it would have graded lower than they wanted.
Yeah.
So they just...
It's got a soft corner, but...
To me, it doesn't matter. The signatures are really clean.
Right. Yeah.
It looks
nice
really
and
nice. So...
And the Griffey one...
barely touches the O on 500.
And it's not really doing anything. It's staying solid.
I negotiated this card for, I feel like, a month. The guy probably hated me. He's like, they're 2 Hall of Famers and it's graded 10. I'm like, I understand that, but I'm just telling you, this is what I want to pay for.
Yeah, this is what I have.
So I think I beat him down enough eventually that we kind of came to a compromise, and I got that car. I think I paid like $108 for it.
Jeez, that's good, especially for a Griffey. By itself.
Correct, and I know he's not in the Mariners uniform, but I don't discriminate.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me either. Especially when you're doing the set, you gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
Cool. Well, you want to get the stack that you brought me?
Sure.
I'm pushed in the back here, so he's got to be the do boy. But he brought me a nice little stack of cards, and I wanted to showcase a couple of them. They're all Moes and a couple Longos, but this one right here has piqued my interest. It's Pinnacle Zenith from '96, and it's very, very shiny. And you can see down there on the bottom it says Diamond, and then it's the Diamond Club. But if you see the black circle right there, it's like nubbed up, like there's a nub on it. So I thought maybe that black part peeled off and there's a diamond behind it. If anybody knows anything about this, before I do any research, you can comment below. I've never seen that card, but like I said, it's out of Zenith, Pinnacle Zenith, so that's a nice card. And I told him, I said it's going to go in a mag, just because I mag stuff up that I like. And then he brought me Big Bats, and again, I didn't have any of these, so these are all added to the Moes. The sample version. This one's numbered 142. It's the Century Jersey number version. This is the Topps Diamond Stars, or no, not Diamond Stars, what are they? MLB Top Stars, numbered to 97.99. Short printed version, 9,000. There you go. Rookies and Stars. This one's numbered to 100. And I just saw that. I didn't see that when I was looking through.
Yeah.
What is that? That's the the longevity version. I didn't even see that on the side. This is the MVP Celebration. Celebration subset. The Boss. Circa Boss. This one's nice. And then his favorite one of the stack is coming up. What is this? This is the Lasting Memories, Pinnacle Lasting Memories, and it's die cut. Nice
like in the
shiny.
clouds or
yeah,
something.
it's like up in the sky. This is his favorite, and this is also going to go in a mag. See if I can get it out.
I think you alluded to that in your last video. Just some of these cards that are just so gorgeous, but they're not really rare, particularly, or valuable.
They can be case hits.
This is one of those cards.
This is definitely one. It's called the 96 Flair Diamond Cuts.
It just shimmers like a
shines
diamond.
like crazy. And this is one like the Focus Pocus that could be a one every 2 or 3 boxes. And again, I got to look it up. I could be more rare than we know, but it could be a case hit just for the way it shimmers and shines, the way it looks. And that's going to be another one that goes in a mag, just because it's a nice looking card. And we got a few more. I don't want to take up all the time. This is not about me, this is about him. Some refractage. That's got some nice shine on it too. And then we'll show that one there. That's the dual, and it's refractor on both sides. Because I think they did a set where it's refractor on one side. I do have this one. I lied. But it's so shiny, I'll take doubles. Oh, nope, that way. I was looking at the back. And then nice gold label. And then this is probably one of the nicest base cards that's out there from the 90s. That's a base card. Pacific just did it right.
Looks like a 90s rock video or something.
Yeah. This was numbered to 2500. And then this Forte is the green die cut version, numbered to 2000. So all those Moes are going in, and then I got 2 Longos. Refractor numbered to 549, and then the purple version numbered to 250. So huge ad. Thank you very much. That's a massive addition to the Mo collection. Everybody knows I'm trying to get 250, and then we'll move to Longo, and that's going to be it. I've decided it's Longo, Nomar, and Mo. I can't do more than 3 people.
Yeah,
it's just
that's
too
a
much.
lot. There's always cards to be had with that many.
It's insane. So what are we at right now? 20 minutes?
That's a long one.
Yeah, let's we'll go ahead and call this the intro, and then the next video he's going to do some PC showcases, and I'm sure you do a man room tour, and get to making videos. And
I have no shortage of stuff to show now.
So how many subs are you at right now? Do you know?
I don't think I have any.
No subs.
Maybe you.
1. Oh yeah, I'm a sub. So he has at least 1, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But let's get him up. He deserves it. He's got a massive collection. You're gonna see. Great guy. Oh God, this one right here.
Essential credentials.
Sure.
You can't even really see it that good, but
There you go.
obviously the crew will know how lovely this thing is.
Greg, Matt, and Alan. What do you think?
46 and 99. It's just
Maybe I'll find something that he doesn't
Just
have
pretty.
to trade for that. But so yeah, let's get his subs up. He's gonna make some videos. He's already been a part of the community, just kind of like a behind the scenes. He's been commenting. I know I've seen comments from him on other people's videos, and he's definitely been on mine. So let's, like I said, get his subs up, get him some love, and who knows? Maybe we'll see a 1,000 subscriber contest or something from him someday.
perhaps.
So thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Jason, Mike, go ahead and say your name again. I'll put it below.
Sticks and Seams 25.
Sticks and Seams25. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.
See ya.